ever tried meditation, you can know that it can be absolutely frustrating in the beginning. It can seem like it's more trouble than it's worth. And for me in the beginning, it definitely was. I found myself thinking, why even do this? This is a waste of time. This isn't comfortable. This is just making me even more frustrated than I was before. But I promise you, if you take a bit of a gentler approach to it, it can work wonders. So, one of the things I want you to consider is that meditation, like anything else, requires you to ease into it. If you're going to run a marathon, you don't go and run the amount of miles in that marathon on your first day of training. You just don't do that. Your body can't handle it. We're also creatures of habit. We're accustomed to doing what we do on a daily basis. So if you're accustomed to having a very stimulating environment, a very stimulating nighttime routine, stimulating music on all the time, then you're going to find it very difficult to start to relax and turn off. But it's not impossible. You can train yourself to do anything. So one of the things to do, I think, if you're having trouble meditating, is don't meditate in the beginning. Figure out how you can just start moving yourself towards the direction of meditation. Like if you want to run a marathon and you haven't ran in years, then maybe you need to just walk in the beginning. So at night, if you want to meditate at night or pick your time of day, whatever it is that you usually do during that time of day, if it's the nighttime and you're usually on your phone on social media, instead of being on social media, try to read a book. Try to listen to some calming music. Try to just go one step down from whatever it is that you're currently doing. If you usually watch TV, find something that's less stimulating. Maybe just listen to music with your eyes closed, because sometimes even that can be a little bit difficult if you're used to hearing things and seeing things and touching the screen and doing tactile things. If you're accustomed to doing all of that stimulating stuff at once, then yeah, it's going to be really difficult to start meditation. It's just the way it is. But you can ease into it. There is no right or wrong way of doing it. You don't have to jump right into it. The other thing is there's so many different types of meditation that chances are eventually, once you get to the point where you're ready to slow things down enough to meditate, you can find one that you like. So for myself, I like to just sit quietly, no music, no guided meditation, just eyes closed, lotus position for however much time that I set. But sometimes, if that feels a little too difficult for me, I will listen to a guided meditation, or I will listen to a yoga nidra, which is like more focused on the body. So go and do some research and figure out what some of the different types are that could be interesting to you, and just give them a try, because you might find that the guided meditations are a lot easier for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no right or wrong in doing this. It's really about just helping you figure out how to find a way to start to reset your nervous system and help you on an everyday basis. Also, try not to create any guilt or expectations around meditation, because meditation should be a positive thing. I once heard that meditation is not something you add to your life, but it's a taking away. It's a taking away of the burden that you're carrying. It's a taking away of the pressure you put on yourself. So if you're using meditation as just another way to beat yourself up for another thing that you're not doing that you should be doing, like eating healthy or going to the gym, then it's completely defeating the cause. And then I think the best thing to do is just drop the guilt, or drop even the idea of meditation. If the idea of meditation itself is giving you so much guilt that you're not doing it or that you're not doing it correctly. And I went to a meditation retreat once, and they told us that any meditation is good meditation. Even if you sit there and your mind is busy the entire time thinking of things, thinking of how terrible the meditation is, thinking about what you want to have for lunch that day, what you want to do the next day, thinking of your to-do list, it doesn't matter. That's still okay, because you're moving closer to it. You can't just expect your mind to turn off like a switch immediately. It takes some time. It takes some easing into it. So just try to let it happen gradually. Try to figure out what it is that works for you. And I know there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of great advice out there. But anyone who's telling you that one specific way is the best way, it's probably not something you should listen to. I think the best thing to do is try different forms of meditation, tailor it to yourself. Ask yourself, is this adding to my life or is this taking away from my life? And just move forward with whatever type of meditation, whatever level of meditation that you can do that you feel comfortable with. I hope this helped in some way. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Leave a comment with your favorite type of meditation if you have one. Leave a like on this video. All of that stuff helps so much, and I hope to see you again soon.